they have done and will continue to do. We appreciate more than anything all that they contribute to us in our school at Piney Grove Middle School. As we honor many of them this morning, I look out and I recognize that they're involved in all kinds of activities here at Piney Grove and truly make it a wonderful student body by their contributions and what they did not only to our school community, but my guess and my hunch is to the wider and bigger community too and all that they do. And parents, we do know that first and foremost, your child, your young man and your young woman's first teacher has been you. And so we appreciate all that you do. Earlier when Dr. Norton was reading all the attributes, that was something that you probably needed to stand up for too, because you are the ones who have instilled these fine characteristics and attributes into your fine young men and young women. So we appreciate all that you have done for them and all that you continue to do for them too. And at some time, and I'm sure this is not the appropriate time, young men and young women Piney Grove students, but maybe at some time you might want to give your mom and dad a hug for all that they have instilled within you and your grandparents and all too. Those of you who know me, you know that I love quotes, so I know you're going to be shocked that I have a quote for you today as we end this ceremony. This is probably one of my favorites, probably, I would say, one of my foremost mottos for life. When I was a young kid, a little girl, my mom needle pointed a lot. I'm not sure when she found time, but she did. And this one hung in my bedroom for a long time. Thank goodness it's short and sweet and it has a nice little rhyme and rhythm to it, because I was one of those kids who was hard to get to go to sleep, to bed at night. So I would just repeat this over and over and over until finally I went off to sleep. Well, through the years, went off to college and all, I got tossed in the closet under the bed or whatever. But when I started my career as an educator, into the years a little bit following, as your parents will say to you, and sometimes students, all of your stuff must get out of the house now. Mm-hmm. And so this was one of those things, and I rediscovered it, and at that time I had moved on up into administration. It is something that has hung in my office ever since, because it's a reminder to me every day of what I feel like my life is all about. But I also feel like it's very much about what these students' lives are all about as we're honoring them today. And it goes like this. Dare to be different. Dare to stand alone. Dare to have a purpose. Dare to make it known. Let me repeat that. Dare to be different. Dare to stand alone. Dare to have a purpose. Dare to make it known. Dare to be different, you bet. These young men and young women have proven themselves to be different, because in this day and time, as a middle school age child, it's not easy to be different. A lot of peer pressure couldn't pay me to go back and be their age. A lot of peer pressure, a lot of pressure to conform to others, but they dared to be different, and that meant standing alone sometimes. Standing alone when all the other kids are going this way. Dare to have a purpose. You bet. You saw that when Dr. Norton was reading out all those characteristics and attributes. They do have a purpose, and absolutely they've made it known. That's why we are recognizing them here this morning. They have made it known to the teachers, to the administrators, to our whole staff, and most certainly to you as parents. So sometimes we lose sight of that. Know that they do make it known. So students, we do salute you. We do honor you. We do say thank you to you for all that you are, all that you've become, and all that you will continue to become. I know I look forward to reading about you in all kinds of whatever, electronic things or newsprints or whatever, about your accomplishments and your achievements, or to hear about them later on. So thank you very much. And parents, thank you for giving us the privilege to work with your young men and young women every day. I want to say thank you to our 6th grade teachers and other staff members who have come this morning, giving up some of their planning time to be here to honor our students. So thank you very much. We do have some refreshments, so now will be a great time to eat, drink, and be merry. So let's go forward to do that. Thank you so much.